In the hot seat with Deborah Fennella TV show.
You'll be recording this, Tom, for later on.
I will do, yeah.
Yeah, so we're live now.
It's just like people in America want to see it, so
Yeah, no, that's fine. I can do
I
that.
don't know why.
Good afternoon. We are live once again in the hot seat with Deborah Fennella and also Tom. And we've had a bit of a technical hitch today, trying to get everything sorted and set up so we can interview our lovely friend and multi-talented Anthony JamesMattocks from AJM Productions, and also an ambassador for trigeminal neuralgia. And he's doing amazing work globally, bringing awareness and supporting many sufferers with the disease. And also, unfortunately and sadly, Anthony's got trigeminal neuralgia himself. So he does amazing work and very passionate. So please, can you tell all of our listeners today a little bit about trigeminal neuralgia and the symptoms, please? Thank you.
Well, it's really a nervous pain to the face. It first started last year with me when I was actually washing my face, and my two hands touched my face. There was a mighty pain, and put it down to like toothache. And as time went on, the pain got more frequent, more intense. I got my teeth checked out, everything was fine there. I got my eyes checked out, everything fine there. Tristan was actually on holiday in Bradford when it was at its most. And as I said earlier, it was like, it's actually called the suicide disease. I knew nothing about TN at all. And I was actually close to actually ending it all.
Oh, bless you. So how long did that go on for, Anthony, before, you know, it went on for quite a while? You was feeling really low, like you say, until you sort of stopped and thought, right, I'm going to research this and see what it is, or go to my doctor and get it checked out?
It's actually Christine that typed in sharp electric pains to the face, and she was automatically directed to TN. I had a doctor's appointment 3 days after it, and Christine came back. We went to the doctors, and it was confirmed it was TN, but it was only confirmed by the doctor looking at the Google as well.
Right.
He knew nothing about it. 3 doctors I went to knew nothing about it. They had to Google it, saying, oh yes, you got TN. I'm thinking, okay. Came back home, and then that's when my first music video was made, 30 minutes back from the doctors. And it all started from there.
Oh, bless you.
I knew nothing about it. As I went into it, I found out there was millions of sufferers all over the world. It was actually called the suicide disease, which I was very close to. Also, the videos I made, I said at the very start, I promised you a miracle, which the last movie was called. And the miracle is with Leslie Carmen, as you'll hear later on with song and everything else there. And now, my main vow at the start was promise you a miracle could be coming true for the world through Leslie.
Bless you. It's almost like your mission, I think, globally, to bring awareness, and that's exactly what you do, about trigeminal neuralgia. Because myself, I never heard of it until, you know, we became friends, and you've opened my eyes to the actual disease. And it must be horrific living with it from day to day, because I suffer a lot with migraines. And when I do get a bad migraine, I can be in bed myself for 3 days with it, you know, until it does subside. So, you know, my heart goes out to you on a day-to-day basis, and the amazing work that you do, to be honest. I think you do phenomenal work.
Got that with pills just now, because the leg of my glasses here actually touches where the nerve pin is on my eye.
Oh, bless you.
So nothing can touch the side of my face at all.
No.
So as I say, I've got lots of pills the same with just now. When I was touching my nose, it was like major shooting pains to your face.
Oh, bless
touching
you.
your mouth, anything going close to your mouth, you've got major pains as well. And doing this now, rubbing your nose, you just couldn't touch your face at all. And And this is why I made all the videos I made. And I thought, well, nobody else is doing this for world awareness. I'm going to get on the bandwagon and get the word out there.
It's definitely your calling, wasn't it? To bring
Yes.
awareness of trigeminal neuralgia, to again help other people, because I can imagine, just like yourself, there's many people out there in this world that are living with it from day to day but unaware exactly what it is. So the fact that you're bringing more awareness and talking about the symptoms, you're helping so many people, but also bringing hope to the world as well.
Well, the first world awareness video I did was 60 people from 6 countries. And I thought, wow, that's such a number. It's wonderful.
Oh, bless you.
And then the last movie there had over 1,100 people from 84 countries. And
Wow.
I'm thinking,
That's phenomenal, isn't it?
That's huge.
it's
isn't it?
just, you just can't get better than that.
No.
And you made some wonderful friends all over the world, haven't you?
Oh, certainly, yes.
And
Countries everywhere.
and also Leslie Carmen, she's also recently crossed your path, because your mission too is to find a cure for trigeminal neuralgia. For yourself, but also for the many thousands of people that are living with it from day to day. And her daughter's actually launched, hasn't she, a charity single.
Well, actually, when Lee had TN herself, she was a music songwriter herself, and basically she was just putting down her pains through a song. Like, you know
bless
yourself,
her.
you're a singer yourself, and Tom as well. When you're writing your own songs, you put your own feelings into
You
the
do,
song.
yes.
Yeah.
You tell your story.
And that's exactly what Lee did with her song called Zombie. She felt like a zombie with all the pills that was going inside her. And it wasn't her own life anymore, it was basically a TN life. And with all the pills, it was she was feeling like a zombie. And it was just started off as her feelings in a song. And of course, when Lee and Leslie both became friends, I said, well, why don't we make it a charity single for Christmas? And this is still in lines at the moment. Obviously, with Scott's charity record, Here Comes Christmas, I wanted to try and get 2 linked together. So we'll have USA, Zombie, and UK, Here Comes Christmas, and then we can get 2 of them linked together for world awareness all the way around, all the countries in between.
Which would be, again, wonderful, wouldn't it?
Be a phenomenal achievement.
Yeah.
An amazing achievement as well. I didn't realise that Lee actually has TN herself, bless her.
She's actually had TN. She was a lucky one because our mum Leslie actually saw this website about what they're actually doing now in primary care, about this, not a cure as such, but we can heal your TN, we can heal your chronic pains. So of course Lee, I can't remember where Lee was staying, but the father's from Switzerland and they moved to America, around Florida, and Lee went as long, I think it was a 10-hour drive to wherever the care was, and it worked for her. And Lee was one of the lucky ones. She only had TN for like 6 months, whereas I've said my friend Laurie Simons from Canada, she's had it 60 years from birth.
Wow, that's a
Wow.
long time, bless her, to be in pain 60 years. Poor lady.
And then she came across to Edinburgh, obviously, to meet the guy behind the videos, me.
That was lovely though to meet her too, wasn't it?
Oh, absolutely superb, yeah. I had a great day out at the museum, seeing Bobby, touching his nose. Going around the graveyard, we saw the witches' graveyard in Edinburgh. We couldn't get in, it was locked, as per usual. But no, it was a great day, and she actually understood Scottish language.
Oh, bless her. So
My accent.
So what does your family think about, the amazing work that you do globally, bringing awareness to TN sufferers and supporting them, but also, now supporting Leslie with the cure for TN?
Just think you're not related to us anymore.
Is that what they think?
Just,
Well, you're a hero. I think personally you are a hero, globally, because you never give up on your mission. You're a bit like me, when you set your mind to do something, there's no stopping you. And I'm exactly the same. If I start to do a task, I will complete it to the end, no matter how long it takes me. I will eventually get there. And you're exactly the same. You never give up, do you? Very determined.
I've only done a few TN music videos now, just over 200 now. Just a few.
Just a
Just a
few.
few.
Yeah. Just the odd couple.
And the thing is with these videos, they don't just sort of take you like half an hour. Sometimes they take you hours, don't they?
Yeah.
Bless you. So much love and time and energy goes into them.
The first movie was about 10 hours a day for 3 months.
Wow.
So you can imagine how many hours
time.
for that.
Yeah.
And then it's like when you create a movie, if you remember the old Walt Disney stories about the 101 Dalmatians, there was something like 160 million dots for the Dalmatians, and each one had to be done frame by frame by frame.
You're very patient.
Yes, I could do that. Thank goodness she's a Labrador. A Dalmatian. But this is what you have to do in the movie, is frame by frame by frame. And it's like 1,100 people with the country flags in between each country, and maybe like a picture of hope in between each country.
Oh.
And your picture is actually a great one for for the movie as well.
Oh, thank you. Feel really honoured and blessed. And anything that we can do to support you, we're always here for you as well. Now, I'd like to...
Well, you and Tom are both stars in the movie as well.
Thank you. And Tracy. Bless you. Now, I'd like to ask a little bit more about Leslie Carmen and obviously finding now a cure for TN and how it came about, and basically what she does in order to cure TN sufferers. I mean, I'm actually a Reiki master myself, so I do healing on people to balance their mind, their body and their spirit. So when you told me about Leslie, I did think, is she working with, say for instance, electrolysis or something like that, vibrational sort of wave frequency, to cure it? Is that correct?
People see within my second movie, at the end, it's all dedicated to Carmen Care. That's something Liz and I have never actually spoken about, but in the video, you'll actually see some sort of pad that not goes on the face, but actually goes around the face.
Okay.
And I'm hoping that you and Leslie can actually get a chat like this in the future as well.
Most definitely, we'd love to
Leslie, I'll speak more about what she does. She'll give you all the technical bits and pieces about it. At the moment, I just know there's healing power out there. And Leslie says if we can raise enough money through both singles, is it a single anymore? Songs. What she'll do is she'll spread her wings out to other countries, and obviously she wants to come here to Scotland, which she says she'll do me for free, which is a great honour for all the work that's done. So,
and does Leslie live in America then, Anthony?
She's in Florida, yes.
In Florida. So maybe we could set up a crowdfunding page to actually raise money for you and Christine to fly out there and have a little holiday and actually see Leslie. How about that?
We go to Florida, we won't come back.
Well, it'd be an amazing opportunity as well, wouldn't it? But we could set up a crowdfunding page, couldn't we, Tom?
Yeah, it can be done.
To help support you.
All the time I've had this and raising money, there's a lot of bad people, is probably the best word I can describe, on Facebook. They'll say really horrible things to you.
I think sometimes when people are nasty and mean, sometimes it comes across as lack of understanding, and it's because they're afraid that sometimes they can tend to be judgmental rather than, like the old saying goes, never judge a book by its cover. Open up and read the content, you might learn something. And I always look at, when people are very judgmental, it is lack of understanding. Sometimes they're afraid of a situation or to learn something about a situation. Or as Paul McKenna says, secretly, they're inspired by you and they wish you were more like you, but they're only judging you to bring you down to their level to make them feel better about themselves. So there's many ways of looking at it.
Like,
isn't there, I suppose?
Say things like, oh, you've not got TN, you're not in pain, you know nothing about it. Oh, I bet you're raising millions and you're loaded, things like this. I've not received one penny.
No, I
from
know
any
you
work
haven't.
I've ever done.
I know, and you do it
With
all
any of that work.
unconditionally. You've got a heart of pure gold, you know, and unfortunately words can help, and that is, you know, sometimes people can be quite harsh, and I'm very much for anti-bullying, you know, and I often say, you know, to people and also to my children, if you haven't got anything nice to say or anything constructive that's going to empower somebody and support them, then it's best sometimes just keep your opinions to yourself, because it doesn't help others. It just knocks their confidence, their self-worth and self-esteem, and it's not good. It isn't good. So I think people need to be taking more responsibility for what message they're sending out to this world, and they need to follow the pathway of love and release all judgments, and then they will find peace.
So the bullies on Facebook do have a lot of horrible things to say, but then it makes you look at your life more and thinking, well, I'm in pain, I've got a horrible life just now. What is their life like? Just saying horrible things to lots of people.
But
is their life that bad? Have to like say these things to people?
I think also sometimes they're with
It's
the
like
bullies, you know, in order to understand somebody that bullies, sometimes they've been bullied themselves. Inner work or going through counselling and breaking the cycle, they've repeated the cycle and become the bully themselves, which is really, really sad at the end of the day. But also deep down, they're hurting themselves. But there's still no excuse. There's no excuse whatsoever for bullying. And unfortunately, there's a lot of bullying across social media, across the world, within schools, and it's time for change, and it's time to stop. You know, let's support and build any of those. You know, those that love you, they're the ones that are important.
I was actually putting figures together for obviously your show today, and I thought it was about 20, 21 world charities that the videos for. It's actually 27 world charities.
Wow.
Wow,
Again, that's
fantastic.
amazing. And that just shows that how big your heart is, because you definitely are on that mission to make a difference in this world, just like I do, and also Tom and Tracy does as well, you know, and that's what it's about, shining bright in this world and encouraging others to shine bright. Let's bring more love and peace and harmony to the world and support each other.
I always say TN is like a hidden disease. Well, I did a lot of work with Jamie Long, who suffers so badly with mental illness.
He does, bless him. And Jamie's been bullied a lot as well, hasn't he? He's gone through bullying, and he does amazing work now, anti-bullying.
Nichols as well, he went through all this as well. And I knew nothing about mental illness. And when I do a video, I do a lot of studying into it first. So I know exactly what I want to put into my videos, and then just put the videos together. As people know, or some people know, I actually went through a life-saving operation in 2012, a week after my 50th birthday. And it was like severe headaches, just like your migraines. And Kristen actually saw me bouncing off the walls. I was like drunk, but I've never drunk alcohol for such a long time anyway.
Oh, bless you.
And she said there's something seriously wrong here. My whole balance had gone. I couldn't concentrate, the least noise. I was like dying.
Oh, bless you.
So she said, you're going to the doctor. I went, no, I'm not. She said, well, basically she phoned the doctors up without me knowing. I went to the doctors Monday morning. The doctor looked at me, rushed me to hospital. The day after, I was getting life-saving surgery on an aneurysm that actually burst.
Oh, gosh.
So the doctor looked at my eyes. He actually saw blood dripping down the back of my eyes and said, there's something serious wrong here. The surgeon, the day after the surgery, or the morning after the surgery, said to Christine, if you never made the phone call, you'd have been dead today.
Oh, bless her. And thank God that she did. You know, at the end of the day, she was your guardian angel that saved you that day. And it's a good job she did make that phone call.
She saved me with the aneurysm. she saved me with the TN, and also, to put it bluntly, I was sitting on the toilet one day, and she heard this mighty thud in the bathroom. Eyeball back out again.
Oh gosh. Oh, painful.
The doctor came to the house, and there was a 60 piece of sight in the left back. Christine, every hour, on the hour, for 3 days, bathed my eye in warm milk, and my eyesight came back again. And the doctor was amazed. He says, you should have lost the eyesight. And I never.
Oh, I'm so glad that you didn't.
Yeah.
And again, that's unconditional love. Shows how much Christine loves you. And it must be quite daunting and scary for her, because you're her husband, she loves you unconditionally. And to see you on the floor, surrounded by blood, it must have been so traumatic for her. Bless her.
I just thought she got me to the bedroom.
Yes. She certainly found her inner strength that day to get you onto the bed, didn't she?
Yeah.
Oh,
But
bless her.
no, actually, I weren't alive since 2012. When I found out I nearly died that day, my old life ended that day. My second life started. I should be dead now.
So did you find, because normally, sorry to interrupt, going back to that stage, I mean, normally when your life flashes you by and you have, I mean, I've had a near-death experience myself. I almost died after giving birth to my son. And sometimes your life does just completely, flash you by. It's almost like seeing the light and thinking, I've been given a second chance now. Now, did you see a light when you felt that you was dying and loved ones in the light? Or did you just have this sort of like flashback moment where you thought, right, I'm going to change my life, I'm going to turn it around, I'm given a second chance, and I'm going to make a difference in this world?
The first thing I saw when I was told that I nearly died was jelly. I saw jelly in front of me. I want a jelly.
Oh. So you didn't see any angels then, no?
Well, I've had jelly my whole life.
Oh, bless you.
But I don't know about seeing my life flash in front of me, but it's quite the opposite. Not my life past, but my future life ahead.
Right, okay.
I want to make a difference.
Yes.
It was actually the day after surgery in my bed with the computer, thinking, how can I thank people with all the love, all the messages through Facebook? And I thought, I'll start doing silly edits and start making fun things for them to like make maybe smile about my time of pain. And that's where AGM production actually started. It was a hospital bed the day after life-saving surgery. So I was back from there, and then earlier this year I had the second brain aneurysm, and I said to the nurses, "Can I go upstairs to see the bed, please?" And she goes, "That's a strange request. Why do you want to see a bed?" And I said, "Well, that's where AGM Productions first started, from that hospital bed." She goes, "On you go." And three of the nurses says, "Are you AGM Productions?" I went, "Yes, that's me. All started in this ward here, that bed there." And they said, "We've been watching all your videos from TN. It was absolutely amazing work you do."
Oh, bless her. That is fantastic.
In 2012, I was a person that was doing the videos.
And also a celebrity as well, because they'd all been watching you. So it's like you did have that, seeing the light bulb moment, and the angels inspired you down that path, because the love was expanding within your heart to make a difference and to support other TN sufferers.
It's a testament as well, isn't it, to how
It
good
is.
your what you're doing is going out there to people, and they're realising, everything you've done to promote it and to kind of bring.
One person happy a day for everything I do. Now, one person happier is one person less sadder.
Yes.
So everything I do, I try to do a bit of comedy in it. I don't want to make it too serious.
Yeah.
We know TN is serious, but I like to make it a bit of humour as well, because we all have to laugh. So this is why there's a doctor at the side of a bed, where there's hold the ceiling that the patients went through. They said, is that a sensitive spot talking about? So basically the pain sends you through the ceiling. That's how bad it is. So there always had to be a bit of humour there, just to keep people laughing and keep people thinking about this pain. And then obviously my fights with copyright with Sony and Warner Brothers, that's a good laugh. I've actually, like all my videos, I've had about 60 days of I've lost one, I won the rest.
That's really good.
Not a bad rate
Congratulations.
considering. Yeah, you shouldn't have to battle anyway. To be fair, should you? But
No.
obviously you do, and it's a good ratio. That's not bad.
The
Is it?
biggest copyright battle, the biggest battle I've had is actually Deborah's favourite singer, and it's Don't Give Up, Peter Gabriel, and that
Yes.
is the song that causes me so much heartbreak for copyright.
Oh, did it?
And I actually got this, I've actually had a message from Cape's publishers saying, not publishers, are still saying you won't get half one brought anymore. We've actually given you permission. We thought it was such an honour.
What, from Kate Bush?
So, not directly, but from our deal, people that works behind her.
Really?
Wow.
So,
Because we got a no, because I tried to launch the song, and unfortunately we got a no, which was really sad, because we really wanted to relaunch it.
we got a no.
We got a no.
I thought you were going ahead with the Wuthering Heights.
No, unfortunately, it's got blocked. Unfortunately, maybe I should have wrote a personal letter to Kate Bush saying she's been my inspiration since the age of 9. I used to sing the song in the streets. I was quite sad actually. I got a no.
We know the programme years ago that fulfilled children's dreams. They just wrote into this person on the telly and they fulfilled their dreams. Maybe you should say, I wrote to you when I was 5-year-old.
Yes.
I want to
Perhaps
do
you
your
should.
song.
Well, I'll have to find her email address and send her an email. Do you know it?
Maybe
You can
that's
maybe send
another
it to me.
Well, the first ever video that I did was Elton John, Someone Saved My Life Tonight. I like to think that the videos are saving some people out there.
Yeah.
And that is the one song that is throughout all my videos, Someone Saved My Life Tonight. Which, I don't want to be big-headed or not, but I'd like, not me personally, but I like my videos to think that the videos have saved somebody.
Yes.
Yeah.
And also put a smile on people's faces and bring in hope.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what your videos do. They shine so brightly to everyone and inspire them across the world.
Well, going back to the, I never charge for anything I do. I've always had one statement throughout all my editing life, which was set in 2012. And it was, the best things in life are free.
Yes.
I wouldn't say it was the best, but I'm certainly free. I'm certainly free anyway, but maybe not the best, but certainly free.
So what's your plans for the future, Anthony? Where would you like to see yourself in a year's time?
Hollywood.
Hollywood? Well, you never
yes.
know. You reach for the stars, the sky's the limit, as
That's
they say.
it, yeah.
Isn't it?
No, it's like I've had interest in the my project at the moment is Edinburgh Cinemas. My first video did 75 cinemas, which I thought was amazing. My target was 100 cinemas, and I'm at 120 cinemas plus.
Wow, that's
And,
loads.
the BBC have shown. I got a message from BBC saying they're interested in my final production. I don't know whether they've got plans for it or not. But also somebody from Edinburgh Fringe is actually going to put it into the film festival next year as well.
Oh, that's wonderful news.
Wow.
Congratulations.
Well done.
It's exciting, isn't it?
There'll be, if it goes that big, it's big dreams, but if it goes that big and there is going to be money made from it, all the money that I make I will straight to the TN cause as well. I'm not here to make any money. I like money. Everybody likes money. But I'm not here to make money. I'm here to make a difference in the world.
And you certainly do on a day-to-day
And you're doing that,
basis.
yeah.
And you continue to make a difference every single day. And sometimes, even if you're just making a difference in one person's life each day, imagine how many people you're helping in your duration of your life. And that's why we always push forward the acts of kindness. It is about helping one another and supporting one another, isn't it? And encouraging others, to think of other people and do something nice to help them and support them.
Well, Christine's always taking pictures, and I don't know if you do it yourself, but she's got a zoom into her phone, and she always zooms into something really, really tiny in a picture, and she said, "Look at that, there's a ghost there." Even yesterday, she bought me a box of toffees for my birthday, which is tomorrow.
Oh, happy birthday! Have you had a magical day?
So she bought me a box of toffees, and she was standing there looking for the licorice ones in the box. And the box just flew out her hand.
Did that?
She said,
Wow.
"Did you see that?" I said, "Yeah." And she said, "Flew out my hand." I said,
Lost connection then.
Lost you there for a second.
We've got a candle in the picture, but there's no windows open. The candle flame should be like this, but the candle flame's like this.
Yeah.
Can't understand.
It sounds like you maybe had a presence there with you on your birthday to wish you happy birthday from the realms of spirit, maybe.
Mm.
A loved one, come say hello.
Well, when you're closer to 60.
Oh, you're still young at
I'm
heart.
counting decades now, so I'm counting decades, so I'm actually 5'7" tomorrow.
Oh, bless you. So your birthday's actually tomorrow, is it?
It is, yes.
Oh, happy birthday tomorrow. So what are you going to do for your birthday? Anything nice?
Out with a meal with my mum. So she'll be 92 next year. It's Valentine's Day. She's 92.
Oh, bless
So
her.
91-year-old, and she's lives on her own. She's very self-contained, very stubborn. I think that rubs off on me quite a lot, especially with my videos. I have to get it done. Because she said, "Come to bed, it's 2:30. No, I have to get this done."
You're a bit like me. My husband says that to me.
I'm actually, there was actually one. I think the movie I did was 2.5 hours long, and it took something like 6 hours to load it to YouTube.
It does take a long time, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That's the only thing when you upload videos on there. It does take quite some time. Depending on, obviously, the gigabytes and how big the video is, depends on how long it takes to upload it, like you're saying. It can go on for hours, can't it? It's quite frustrating then.
Well, 2.5 hours movie. I've actually, on my Edinburgh movie project, I'm up to, taking my paperwork, I'm actually 30 cinemas onto the video. I do like updates, I'm posting updates, and there's 30 cinemas on the update, and that's at half an hour, and there's going to be like 120 cinemas, which is the most ever cinemas in one project.
Gosh, that's a lot,
So
isn't
it's
it?
going to be roughly about 2 to 3 hours long, the movie.
Have you heard from any of the cinemas saying thank you for all of the work that you're doing, Anthony, at all? Has anyone been in contact with you or the council?
Well, most of the cinemas are actually gone. There's only about 10, maybe 11 cinemas left going in Edinburgh just now.
Oh, is there? So at least you're keeping the memory live, aren't you?
The first one was the Cameo, which was up in the 1920s, and that's still going on with all the original artwork and decor inside it all. Most of the cinemas are actually destroyed, or related bingos, or private houses, that kind of thing, or just a hole in the ground now. There's about 5 cinemas that I actually know about, but know nothing about. It's trying to get pictures and information about it. And just before our interview now, I actually found another cinema that I knew nothing about in Leith in Edinburgh, called the Imperial Picture House. I was actually looking for another Imperial Picture House in another address and found this one. So that brings it roughly to about 127 cinemas now.
That's a lot, isn't it?
It's just amazing the figures.
So what inspired you to start doing the videos, Anthony? What inspired you to do the videos in the first place?
But the TN videos are the Edinburgh one.
The Edinburgh one of the cinemas, which, you know, what inspired you? What's the reason behind doing them in the first place?
It was really my mum and her stories behind cinemas.
Oh, bless her. So you did it for your mum? Oh, that's so lovely.
It's going to be dedicated to my mum, this video.
Oh.
She's still amazed about all this like movie stuff and video stuff that I'm doing. And
She must be so proud of you.
But in the wartime, you could actually get in the cinemas for a jam jar.
Really?
And,
That's all right.
That was it was a penny to get in the pictures or a jam jar, and that's actually in the intro of the update I'm doing just now, which will be posted later on.
Oh.
And at the end, it'll be dedicated for mum.
Oh.
Oh, that's really lovely. She must be so proud of you, Anthony, and all of the work that you do.
Well, a lot of the information I'm getting from her, saying, have you heard of the Sisters of Cinema? She goes, how do you know about that? Well, I'm clever.
I've been researching.
Yeah.
She says, oh yes, we used to go there, and my whole family works in the buses, and my uncle and auntie that sadly passed away over the last few years, they were like a second mum and dad to me.
Oh.
And I got a lot of information from cinemas from them when during the courting days they used to like, as a justice said, kissing the back row of the cinema. So I got a lot of information from them, and a lot of the knowledge kind of just stuck there, and I thought I can do something about that. And as I said earlier, I'm the only person in the world that's put so many cinemas together in one project. So I'll be the first person for that.
Oh, bless
I'm quite
you.
honoured with that as well.
I say that's phenomenal. So congratulations once again.
Cheers.
As you were setting up there, I couldn't sit here idle while you set up your cams and that. I was actually still working on the picture movie when you were setting up.
Oh, was you?
You never stop working, do you?
So do you ever rest at all? Do you ever get, you know, maybe a nap in the afternoon if you thinking, I'll just have a little nap, I'm tired? Or are you just constantly on the go?
One day a week is Sunday when I go to my mum's. That's my non-social media day, where all the computers, phones and everything stays at home, and that's my day rest.
Oh, bless
and then
you.
on Monday I start again. As I say, it's just putting the hours in. It's once I had my cinemas one, I keep looking to my left here and my right here because I've got my paperwork here.
Does Christine help you as well? Because she's so supportive. She's a little angel, wasn't she? Does she help you as well, bless her?
She does well.
Oh, does she? She just lets you get on with it. Oh, bless Christine.
After here my corner, which is my office, I've got all my paperwork and everything written down here. And then we've got like a corner suite. So I sit in my corner, and then Christine sits over there with her computer.
Oh, bless her. Well, at least you're both on the same sofa, but opposite ends,
Yeah.
aren't you?
There was one day we actually fell out over something trivial, and I went and texted Chris on Facebook, would you like a cup of coffee? He texted back and said, yes please.
I must admit, sometimes it does make us a little bit lazy, doesn't it? You know, I think nowadays, even when the kids are upstairs, you just ring them up rather than call them. You know, up the stairs, you just ring up on the phone, you're coming downstairs.
Yeah.
I think we'd be lost now without technology, to be honest, wouldn't we?
I think so. Yeah.
I went round there, I don't know if you saw something in the distance. Can you see it, Deborah?
Yes. Oh, it looks lovely. That's the salt lamp I bought you. Nice and calming, isn't it? Does it make you and Christine feel nice and peaceful?
It's stopped Christine coughing a lot more.
That's good. It's
good.
really good for your health, and especially your chest area as well. Salt lamps are fantastic. You know, they're really good for your breathing and your chest, especially if you've got asthma.
When I first took it out of the box, so I thought, oh, gave it a lick, and you should have seen the expression on her face thinking, I don't like that.
Well, it is actually a Himalayan salt lamb, so it must have tasted quite salty, I can imagine.
I'm not liking it anyway.
I've got one. Mine's on at the moment, isn't it, Tom? I do like them. They are lovely, and as I say, they're really good to help you have a good night's sleep.
Yeah.
It looks something like a miniature volcano.
Yeah.
Yes, it does actually, doesn't it?
And I keep looking at it and thinking, is it going to erupt anytime soon?
You can get ones that change different colours, like the rainbow.
Oh no, don't fancy that. It's looking across it now. It's just a nice soothing light there.
It is, isn't it? It's a warm glow. It makes you feel warm, especially when it's cold outside and wet and windy.
I've just got too much rubbish around me just now to talk about projects and that, so I've got no room for the lamp. So it sits over there beside Christine.
Oh. At least Christine's getting the benefits from it, and you can see the little light from now from time to time.
Well, she is 60 now, which I'm going to pay for now.
She'll be telling you off later, letting down her secrets.
Yeah, right.
We've got a joke about a rolling pin. I don't remember Flo and Andy Cap.
Yes.
And the cartoon strips where Flo always had a rolling pin. So the head joke was Facebook were on about my black eye and scars around my eye when I fell at the radiator.
Oh,
I
painful.
People said, how did that happen? I said, oh, Chris with the rolling pin again.
She told you off.
You can't tell people that.
People know you're only joking anyway. Oh, bless
It's
her.
just a joke. But when you say people are meant for each other, now I'm usually quite good with names, and this took me 6 months to realise the thing I'm going to tell you now. My surname, as you know, is Mattocks, Mattocks. Christy's surname is Cottam, Mattocks reversed.
Oh, yes, it is, isn't it?
C-O-T-T-A-M.
Talk about, fate and divine intervention.
But it was like long before Facebook we've actually met. We've been together about 15 years. I should walk away from it now. We've been together 15 years now, and it was like a chat on the phone before Facebook. So Christy taken Bradford. She came up here to obviously see me for the first time. 2 weeks later, she had moved up here, and 15 years later, we're still together.
Oh, it's
That's
definitely
great.
fate,
Mm.
wasn't it? Fated by the stars.
6 months. And Christy stayed at number 10, and my favourite group has always been 10cc. Christy's initials is CC, and she stayed at number 10.
Oh,
Well,
bless
yeah.
her. Soulmates,
Mhm.
So,
aren't you? Match made in heaven.
Meant to be.
Most definitely. Oh, well, thank you so much for chatting to us today.
Okay, thank you very much for that, and thank you, Tom, for all the questions that you asked me there.
Have you got one last question to ask, Tom?
Have I got one last question to ask? What do you do when you're not making videos? What do you do to relax?
Think about the next video.
So it's all about the videos for you. Fair enough.
It's like a game of mastermind, isn't it?
Well, TN projects have taken a back seat just now because I'm putting all my heart and soul into my movies.
Yeah.
Even as I'm chatting to you now, I'm looking to my right, so I'm looking at cinemas thinking, I have to get this down, I have to get this down. And rather than writing things down and being ignorant, I'll just do it later. But every time I'm working on a project, I always think about the next project. There's things in TN that I've not done yet that I want to do. It's not going to make great viewing, but I want to put TN people that's actually showing the videos on YouTube when they're paying at the most, because you can do statistics, you can do people's faces, you can write horrible things about TN, but do people really understand it until they actually see some
It's like they say, Anthony, in order to understand another, first you must walk a mile in another person's shoes to understand where another man has walked. And then when you do, you can really empathise and relate and be compassionate towards that person because you've walked through that same path yourself. But also you can give them the tools and the advice and the wisdom and guidance to help them to move forwards in their lives too. As they say, we are the way showers, aren't we? Oh. Oh. Oh, bless her. She's beautiful, isn't she? Oh, well, thank you so much for today. And we'll let you get on with your projects now, so you can crack on.
You can crack on with it now.
Crack on with your projects. But thank you so, so much. And keep shining bright as well, doing what you love, and keep shining bright. But don't forget to rest and have some fun with Christine too.
No fun with rest. I hope the market goes fine next month.
Oh, thank you so
Thanks,
much.
yeah.
It's only a couple of weeks away, actually, the market.
Yeah.
But thank you so, so much for everything that you do as well. Truly appreciate it. Bless you. So keep shining bright, honey. You do amazing work. God bless you. Oh, thank you so much, honey.
Thank you.
Bye for now.
In the hot seat with Deborah Fennella TV show.